Alright, so a lot of you guys have been on my page. This is part 2, by the way. And you've probably seen this video. If you haven't, go back and see it. You're going to see this judge right here try to just, appoint me an attorney just right off the fly. And then you'll see that he's just trying to rewrite the narrative, trying to ignore everything I say. He doesn't care what I say. And he actually even pipes up and says that the district attorney is not required to answer any motions that I have. Wow. I don't know how you give due process doing that. But let's get down to business. So this isn't legal advice, but here's what you do. Anytime you ever get arrested, anytime, don't try to figure out the crime. Don't try to do anything. First thing you need to do is get a copy of the the probable cause arrest affidavit. And this is exactly what I did. So if you read this little thing right here, basically what happened was this Jerry Kalin guy, which was the deputy chief, came out to the property with a couple of his fat, overweight, inbred cops. And without a warrant, without anything, they came onto the trust property, probably about 25 acres onto the property, literally looking for me without a warrant. And I had done nothing wrong. Anyway, they picked me up, tried to search my house, they bullied my wife, they did all kinds of stuff, man, just very inappropriate stuff. Gosh, I wish we had cameras out there. But anyway, because, you don't have cameras out there, and you certainly can't rely on these morons to tell the truth, this is what you got to get. Get the arrest affidavit. Because if you read this right here, what happened was they arrested me. They seized my wallet. They seized my phone with no warrants at all. So then they held it for a month, and they decided to go through my entire life to see if they could find something wrong. And they didn't, because I'm not doing anything wrong. But they told me to come back. They demanded that I come back to the police station there or to the sheriff's office and pick up and retrieve my property myself. They would not release it to my wife. And by this time, we were pretty, I had got, it was just not a comfortable situation at all. And anyway, so I had to go back to the lobby. I went back to the lobby, and you guys can read this arrest affidavit if you want to. But basically what it says is that I went back to the lobby. I asked him where my phone was. He didn't have it. He says, "You're not getting your phone back." Well, that's illegal. And then he tells me I need to sign this paper that says I got all my, and I'm reading the paper here because you guys got it back there behind you. But then he tells me I need to sign this paper that says we got all my property back. And I quite literally told him I'm not signing shit. And I stuck my wallet right back in my pocket. Then Mr. Kalin went to try to retrieve the property, and I'll spare y'all the page 2 on this. And obviously I resisted him. And then he told me I was under arrest. We're just making up stuff. This is what stupid cops do, by the way. And then he continued to refuse to be handcuffed, of course. And Damron was eventually handcuffed in the corner of the lobby area with the assistance of investigator Christian, which, by the way, that punk doesn't have a job there anymore either. And I don't think he can carry a gun either. Nor can Jerry Kalin, by the way. Damron was transported to Jerry Kalin's office, where he assaulted me numerous times, beat me up, jumped, just kicking me and stuff. It's just not a good deal. Then he decided he was going to search me. And then Damron was found to be in possession of 2 joints that smelled of the presence of marijuana. Well, we know that doesn't mean anything. And then the packaging indicated was hemp. Well, that takes care of your probable cause right there, because if it's in its proper packaging, that's what it is. Watch for the part 2.